Imagine a city where entire blocks no longer exist, where families walk through streets of silence, and children play beside the ruins of their homes. This is Gaza, a place where destruction has reached unimaginable depths, but what comes next might be even harder than what has already happened, because rebuilding Gaza is not just about walls, it's about rebuilding life itself. According to a joint report by the United Nations and the World Bank, the damage in Gaza has already crossed $18 billion, almost equal to the entire economy of the region before the war. More than 70% of this destruction is in housing alone. Whole neighborhoods have vanished. Schools and hospitals lie in rubble, and the sound of construction has been replaced by the echo of loss. Experts say over 26 million tons of debris now cover Gaza, mountains of shattered concrete, twisted metal, and memories buried beneath them. Before any building can rise again, that rubble must be cleared, a process that could take years. Each truckload of debris removed is a small act of recovery in a sea of devastation, and then comes the cost of reconstruction. New assessments estimate that rebuilding Gaza and restoring its economy will require more than $50 billion. That's not just money for bricks and cement, it's the cost of reopening schools, hospitals, power stations, the cost of bringing hope back to millions of lives. Even if construction started tomorrow, experts believe it could take decades for Gaza to truly stand again. But money alone won't be enough, because the question now is, who will rebuild it, and under whose authority? The Palestinian government has presented a 5-year plan worth $67 billion, aiming to reconstruct the Strip in 3 phases. Meanwhile, regional powers have proposed their own blueprints, each with a different idea of who should lead and how the aid should flow. Donor countries have promised help, but most are waiting for political stability and secure conditions before they release major funds, and until that happens, blueprints remain only on paper, while real lives remain on hold. Clearing rubble and restoring homes are only the first steps. The real challenge lies beneath in Gaza's broken systems. Electricity, water, sanitation, healthcare, everything needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. In some areas, people are surviving on less than 10 liters of water a day. Without these basic systems, no amount of new buildings can create a livable city. Amid all these numbers, we must remember the people, families who still dream of home, students waiting for schools that no longer stand, doctors trying to heal without hospitals. They are the heart of Gaza's story, and they are still waiting. Humanitarian corridors must open, aid must move freely, and rebuilding must focus not just on concrete, but on community, on opportunity, on the dignity that every person deserves. What was grown once can grow again. But the question is not if Gaza will rise, it's how. Will it be rebuilt as a place of resilience and renewal, or just patched together as a shadow of its past? The world is watching, pledging money, making plans. But real change will only begin when the people who lived through the ruins are the ones leading the rebuilding of their own future. Rebuilding Gaza is not a project, it's a promise to restore life, hope, and humanity where everything was lost, and the world will be remembered not for what it destroyed but for what it chose to rebuild.